Hey everybody, welcome back to another tutorial. You're looking at the project that we are going to be doing today. Now this is a granny square or motif, whatever you want to call it. I have decided to use it as a granny square. Now for those of you that are participating in a love project that I have going on my Facebook and my crochet lounge, you know what project we are doing. And we are putting together a love afghan for a group member that has had a tragedy happen, and we are making her afghan. And this is one of the squares that I have chosen to use in the afghan as one of the ones that I have made. And when all of my ladies in my group seen it, they have all fell in love with it, so they have requested a video. So I'm going to teach the square. And I am going to use one of my recently favorite colors yarn. It's called I Love This Yarn, and this color is called High Meadow Stripes. Can you guys see that pretty good? And I got it at Hobby Lobby. It was on my yarn stash video, and it's a mix of like olive green and creamish yellow, some like a coffee tan, some, I don't know, like an ash blue, and like a teal turquoise color. And I love this yarn. Ha! Get it? I love this yarn. So anyway, we're going to do this square in this yarn, and I am going to use one of my new hooks that I made this week. This is in an H hook or a 5mm. And you can get more information about these on my I have videos on my YouTube here about my hooks and on my Facebook. So we're going to get started. So I'm going to set this out of the way, and I'm going to pull out some of my yarn. So let's make sure we get it from the correct side. So if you guys need a minute to go get your items together, you can do so. But I didn't want to wreck my ball of yarn before I had you guys to see it. So anyways, so this is, the square that I've got here is measuring right at a 6mm. But I did alter the pattern just a little bit to make sure. And I'll show you where I did alter my pattern a little bit. Once I get to it, I'll show you where I altered it. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to make a slip knot as always. You must have the slip knot. Let's put it on the hook. Alright, so let me get down here a bit so you can see what's happening. Now the first thing we're going to do is make 6 chains. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, we will join them like always. Okay, so now you're going to have your slip stitch and you're going to have your center ring. So now the first round, what we need to do is chain up 3. Okay, and we are going to work 15 double crochet into this center ring. So we all know how to double crochet, so let's work up 15. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. Oh, I love this feeling with this yarn. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so now I've done all 15, but you will have a total of 16 only because of that chain 3. So now you're going to slip stitch into that first chain 3 into the top stitch. And now you're going to have your tail here, so you want to pull that tightly. And then you can also go ahead and get rid of that end there. Now for the second round, you'll chain 1 and you will do a single crochet into the same stitch. So you're going to go right into that same stitch and do a single crochet. Let's see if I can get a little closer here. trying to stay in the picture for you. Okay, now you're going to do a single crochet into the next double crochet. So you're going to go right into that next double crochet and do a single crochet. Okay, and now the repetitive pattern we're going to do is we're going to do 1 single crochet, 7 chains, and 1 single crochet into the next double. So the next double here, you're going to do a single crochet, 7 chains, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then go right back into that same double crochet and do a single crochet. Okay, and then you're going to do a single crochet into each of the next 3 doubles. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now this we're going to repeat a total of 3 more times. Alright, so what you're going to do here is you're going to go back and you're going to do a single crochet in the next double. So there's your single crochet. Okay, you're going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go right into that same double crochet and do a single crochet. Okay, and then in the next 3 double crochet you're going to do a single in top of each one. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then now in the next double you're going to do that single crochet and chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's pull some yarn. 6 and 7, and then go right back in the same one for a single crochet. Okay, and then do the 3 singles in the next double crochets. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we're making corners basically. So now what we're going to do is our last corner. So you're going to do a single crochet in the next double, and then you're going to do 7 singles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Go into that same double for a single crochet. Okay, now for this last one you're going to skip doing the 2 single crochet at the end. Okay, so you're just going to do what you're going to do is you're going to slip stitch into the first single crochet. Okay, so basically you're going to go ahead and do 1 single crochet, and then you're just going to jump right over here and you're going to do a slip stitch. You're going to jump into that first one that they had that you did, and you're going to pull a single slip stitch. Sorry. So now what you have made are your 4 corners. Okay, so that was your second round, and I will be back with you and we will do our 3rd round. Alright, so round 3, now that we've completed our 2nd round, we are going to chain up 1. Now what you're going to do next is you're going to single crochet into that same stitch just like we did on our previous row. So you're going to do a single crochet. Okay, so now what you want to do is you're going to do into the next 7 chain space here that we made. You're going to work a combination of 2 half double crochets, 17 double crochets, and then you're going to end with the same count of 2 half double crochets. So we're going to skip all of this that we just did, and then you're going to go into this ring. You're going to do 2 half doubles. So make that stretch. So there's 1 and 2. Now you're going to kind of slide. You may have to slide through the process, and then you're just going to start working your count of 17 doubles. And you don't have to start counting them right away. You can work a mess of them and then start counting, but I'm going to count as I go. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and don't try to keep up with me. You can stop your video. Whenever I have a mess of stitches like this, I tend to go rather fast, and it's just a double crochet. You can stop the video and go at your own speed. 6, 7, 8, my yarn's getting hung. 9, 10, 11, must be I haven't had enough coffee. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Okay? Once you get to 17, you're going to end in the same way that you started, which means you're going to have 2 half doubles. So 1 and 2. Okay? So if we look at our original piece, this is all we just completed right here, is that first petal. And I like to call these sort of, I guess I didn't say the name that I like to call these, but I like to call it kind of like a 4-leaf clover type motif. But so anyway, once you've done that, you've made, I guess, what you call one of the clovers. You're going to skip these next 2 stitches here out of the 3. Remember, we made 3 here. So you're going to skip 2 and you're going to single crochet into the next one. So 1, 2. So you want to single crochet into that third. Alright, and then you're going to go into this next one and you're going to do that process over. So you'll start with 2 half doubles. And then you'll start with your 17 double crochet. So 1, 2, this yarn is very slippery. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so basically you're just going to do this all the way around. In each corner you're going to skip the next 2 singles, and then you're going to do a single crochet into that third one, and then you're just going to go ahead and complete your next 2. And what I'll do is you can go ahead and finish this last square up with your ending in your 2 half doubles here in this one, and I'll meet you back up here once I've reached that point. Okay guys, I'm at the end of this clover here. So now what you're going to do is we're just going to slip stitch into that beginning single crochet. Okay? So now for round 4, what we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch into each of those first half double crochets. Okay? So find your 2 half double crochets. So we're going to do 1 slip stitch and 2 slip stitches. Alright, so now you're also going to do, you're going to slip stitch in each of the first 6 half double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so now we've done that slip stitch. So now you're going to do a chain 1 and a single crochet right into that same stitch. So now it gets just a little tricky here, not too bad. So now I'm going to slow down just a bit as I explain it. So now we're going to chain 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay? Now what you'll do at this point is skip 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to do a single crochet into that next stitch. Okay? And Now what you'll do is chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You're going to skip the first 2 half double crochet and 5 double crochet on the next shell. So you'll skip all of this. You're going to skip these 2 first half double crochet and the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So then you're going to single crochet into that next one right there, and then you're going to start that process over, meaning you're going to chain 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so skip 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Do a single crochet, and then you'll do that chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now then you're going to skip all of these double crochet. You're going to skip the first 2 half doubles, and you're going to skip the next 5 doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then you're going to put a single crochet in that next one. Okay, and chain, what is it? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so you're just going to repeat that all the way around, just like I showed you. And if you need to back the video up, you can do that, but I'm going to finish mine all the way around and I'll meet you back up. Alright guys, I have chained my last 7 chains. So what we're going to do to end this round is slip stitch into the first single crochet. So that's going to be all the way over here at the top. So we are going to join that. Okay, so basically what you have is you have your chain 9s here at the corners, and then here and here we have our chain 7s. Okay, so now our last round we're going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. So now into the chain 9 arch here, you're going to work 8 double crochet, 1 triple crochet, and 8 double crochet. Okay, so 8 doubles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, there's 8, and you will have to scooch them. Now your triple, for those of you that may still be a little new and you're tackling on this little bit of an intermediate project, a triple is you wrap your hook twice. Okay, go in, grab your yarn and pull up. You should have 4 hoops on your hook at this point. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2, and that's a triple. Now you're going to do another 8 double crochet into the remaining gap here. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, that was 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, now what you'll do at this point is you're going to double crochet in the next single crochet. So that means right here you want to add a double crochet here, Okay, and then what you're going to do is work 7 double crochet into the next 7 chain space, which is here. So you're going to just put 7 double crochet here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, and then you're going to work 1 double into the next single crochet right here, just like we did on the previous one. And then you're going to just start this pattern over. So in this chain 9 space, you will do 8 doubles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you want to scooch those over. Now time for that triple, so wrap twice. And that's going to make kind of a little bit of a peak in there for us. And now let's do our last 8 for this corner. 8 doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so now you have your single crochet here. You want to put a double there, and then you're going to go into this chain 7 gap and do 7 doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay? And that's basically what you do. You are just going to go all the way around, and we're just going to go into this next single for a double. And there's nothing hard about this square, really. You know, I think sometimes we look at things and we're like, oh my, you know, that's going to be really difficult, and we overwork it sometimes in our mind. And really, that's why I do the videos, because I like to simplify things for you, because I just think that things are very overworked sometimes in crochet. So let's do this corner. See how many we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's do this triple. And don't feel threatened by my speed. It's just simple double crochet. You can stop the video at any time and take your time at doing it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, you need to put your double crochet here and that single crochet. And now we do 7 doubles into this 7 or chain 7 space. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, and then we have another double crochet into that single. And now we're making our last corner here, so we'll do 8 doubles. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, my favorite finally coming in. That teal color coming in there. Okay, let's do that triple. And 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that double crochet right there into that single crochet. Okay, and we're down to our last chain 7 space, so let's do 7 doubles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so now you're going to double crochet into the next single crochet, which we don't need to do that. Basically you are going to slip stitch into the beginning chain space, or top chain 3 space right there, and we're going to end that off of there. Okay, so now if you look at this square, you see how thick the edges are here versus how thin they are here. What I did on this square, I only done a half double crochet on the edge, because you can change the size of your square by simply changing up your stitches on the last round. So I made this a smaller square just by changing what stitch I did on the outside border part, or on the last round, whatever you call that. So this is a double crochet last round, and this is a half double crochet. So you see the difference in the size. So if you wanted to, say, take this from a 6-inch square down to, you know, a 5.5 to a 5-inch square, you can do it simply by taking this from a double crochet to a half double crochet, or you could take it down further from a double crochet, half double crochet to a single crochet row. So always keep that in mind. It's kind of a little hint from me to you. You know, when you're working projects, if you need to add or take away from a project or to a project just a simple amount, not a very large amount. If you need to add, then you to make a project bigger, then you can just, on the border part, simply on that last ending row, make your ending stitch on that outside row a taller stitch. If you need to take away, make it a shorter stitch. It makes a world of difference in the size. I mean, look at the difference in the size of these two already, just because of what I did on the last row. It makes a big difference in the size. So there's a good 1/2 inch difference, almost an inch difference here, probably an inch difference on the size of this square. So anyway, isn't it beautiful? Look at my little teal corner there. So this is you can call it a motif, you can call it a granny square. It's just depending on your perspective on things. It's a Clover square is what I like to call it. So I had a lot of ladies in my crochet group that wanted to see this done on video. So I hope this makes you ladies happy. And until next video, guys, you guys have a great day and happy hooking.